Welcome back everyone. First things first, find the bite. Take your rope and run it underneath the breast. Make sure it stays nice and neat. Going to the backside, you're going to take that rope and run it through the bite. Now you're going to take that rope and run it over the right shoulder. Remember, this tie is purely decorative. Going to the front side, you're going to take your rope and run it underneath the first tie you created. Now take your rope and run it over your partner's left shoulder. Now be careful with this one right here. Pay close attention. You're going to run your rope over and under. Now take your rope and run it over your partner's left shoulder. Flipping back to the front side, take your rope and run it underneath your partner's right shoulder. Please read the disclaimer in our comments and stay tuned for part 2. Continuing on from part 1, take your rope and run it underneath your cluster of knots. Remember, this tie is purely decorative. Pay close attention to what's happening here. Run your rope underneath and over these two ropes right here. And make sure you bring that over your right shoulder. Run the rope across and underneath your partner's left shoulder. Flipping to the back side. You're going to take your rope and run it underneath and across your cluster of knots. You're going to take that rope and run it underneath and over these two ropes right here. All you're going to do is bring it around the front side and stay tuned for part 3. Thank you. Welcome to the last part of our 3-part series. Taking your rope, you're going to make a little loop. Now taking that loop, you're going to go to the back side and run your rope from last time into this loop and just tighten it up a bit. Now taking your second rope, you're going to run it under and across your cluster of knots. Pay very close attention to what's going on here. You're going to make a loop and run your rope at this location right here. Keep your loop open and taking your rope, just run it straight through. In the end, this is what it should look like.